After hitting a few roadblocks,
Oh,
I knew that was gonna happen. Oh my God, hurry up.
we were really looking for a win this week.
looks good.
Yeah, it does look good. It's a little boring, but
Yeah,
it looks good.
that's good. It's okay.
Our time has run out with the rental lift, which means we need to hustle to get the same look from the deck overhang onto the ceiling of this front porch without having to redo the electric or remove the zip board.
I am pumping the brakes on this project. That is it. So the good news is that we figured out how we can achieve the look from the deck overhang on the ceiling of this front porch
Yes.
with minimal work. Well,
Less work, not minimal work, less work.
no redoing anything.
Correct.
Like not ripping a roof off, which is a win for us because we've done that before.
Yeah, that was a part of a plan. got next. So we're gonna actually go ahead and plank the entire thing all the way across, all the way up. So the plan changes. We actually have a faux beam come down. We're gonna tie it into the lower beam, also tie it into the upper beam also. So the first step, we gotta take a plank, rip him down, not just so we can straddle the beam. Yeah, I gotta work a little bit, but that's gonna fit without a problem. We're gonna set the laser up, then go ahead and install the plank. Alright, we're good. I'm gonna smack this guy in there real quick. So I set the Bosch laser up behind me so I can get a nice level line because if I didn't use it, there'd be a good chance I go 6 boards up. It's kind of like that. We'd have an issue. Maybe tear it all out and do it again. So set this guy up. Now we're in the clear. Let's start moving.
I don't like that sound. Why is it making that sound?
Need some grease, girl.
So that makes me a little nervous, as does that clearance right there.
So this basket's a little big, you know?
Yeah, the bucket's making me a little nervous.
It's a basket, Aaron. It's not a bucket.
Oh, okay. Can you promise me though that you'll go like extra slow today?
I'm going very slow.
Under, like we're checking clearance everywhere. Because the last thing I want to do is us to run this thing into the posts, and we have a situation.
I don't see it happen ever. You know what I mean?
Keep on waiting, 'cause I could wake up with a broken heart. I could wait until it falls apart. It doesn't matter how hard I try. There's a mountain I got to climb. 'Cause I could wake up on the other side. I could wake up feeling so alive. In the morning when I see the light, I could say that this is my life, my life. Why don't I just stand up and shout it? 'Cause I ain't got no time to do nothing about it. I don't think I'm gonna make it if I don't change. And I know I can get better if
A little bit. Sitting down.
I think so too. Let's keep going.
I just go and drown it. And I keep on waiting. I just keep on waiting. Nothing.
There you go, Chuck. Live your life, Chuck. Don't worry, Daddy will give you a bath later.
'Cause I could wake up with a broken heart. I could wait until it falls apart. It doesn't matter how hard I try. There's a mountain I got to climb. 'Cause I could wake up on the other side. I could wake up feeling so alive. In the morning when I see the light, I could say that this is my life, my life.
So we got this side with the planking done and installed. I still have a small gap up there. I'm gonna take care of that and let it sit a little bit and think about how I want to do it so it actually all fits together. So the next step, we're gonna cut these planks off. They're hanging off probably about 2 feet right now. We're gonna go ahead and chalk a line. We're gonna go ahead and take the skill saw and cut everything at once. Sorry, that's better, huh?
It does.
So, plan for that faux beams to come here. It's actually gonna wrap around like this. It's gonna come here like this, and this side will get covered up.
We still need to get the rest of the planks up on the opposite side of the front porch ceiling, but before we lose too much light out here, we want to go ahead and start working on the beams. Each of the 6x6 posts that we have need to be cut down to 2 3/4 inches. So Josh is going to go ahead and get the saw run through all of those so that they're ready to be installed. If Lee would move here, I'd let you guys see the beams that Josh so nicely cut, but he'd rather you see his beautiful face instead. They look good, Josh.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna work?
I think they're gonna go just like that
Yes.
on the roof, get anchored in. We gotta burn them first, but yeah, this is them.
Yeah. I actually think that this is going to turn out better because with all those rafters that are up there, it might have been a little bit too busy. And with the beams, we're not going to have quite as many. They're going to be spaced out a little bit further. So I think all in all, this was the best choice for us. We're still going to get the look, but
Good luck, it's gonna look better.
yeah, won't
Yeah.
be too crazy. What do you think, Leon?
You approved. 1, 2, 3, go. Good, walk, girl.
As daylight quickly faded, the disappointment started to set in that we couldn't finish as we realized it was just too dark to continue. I'm in, but does that kick you out? It does.
It's like,
Yeah.
we're trying,
Huh.
and it's like, we can't see.
I agree.
We're done. It's a little too dark. It is too dark to tell if it's in or not. And we're fighting it, trying to get it in. It's popping out. You really can't see. It's tough. So it's pointless to do it at night.
Yeah.
Let's call it. That's what it is.
We packed up our tools and packed up our bags because the next morning we had more important things to do than build. The first of which was hitting the road to head to Virginia so we could meet as many of you as possible. It's not often enough that we get to shake the hands of the people who have supported us and have stood alongside us saying, yes, you can, as we fought to go from raw land to home.
Stop Little Mountain Life.
Hey guys, how's it going?
I waved and everyone is gonna
Jay and Cheryl from Celtic Roots Farm.
Everybody in there? Say hey.
Gus from Runaway Acres.
And Melissa.
Myself, Javier, and Katie of Good Greens Yard and Garden.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice
to meet you
Yeah.
I'm Doug, that's Stacy. We live off-grid in a log cabin in the Midwest, and we share our stuff on YouTube too, off-grid with Doug and Stacy.
We're Carrie and Kayla from the Homestead documentary.
It's nice to meet you. These are the people who have laughed and cheered alongside us and who gave this channel the YouTube family that it has today. Bye.
There you go.
So nice to meet you.
Are you gonna tell me you don't look exactly like that alpaca right here?
Look nothing like that thing.
He's ready to celebrate Carter's 12th birthday.
Birthday.
We made a quick stop to blow out some candles and visit with family.
Nice.
Then we left for the city where we could battle traffic, tour all the sights, and eat all the good food the city has to offer.
Oh yeah.
So,
That's mine.
We showed the kids the tattoo shop from our younger years, and of course, did Carter's favorite activity, touring lighthouses. More lighthouses and more celebrations of another trip around the sun. So what number lighthouse is this for you, Carter?
Fifth.
Your fifth, huh?
let's make it 6.
Cadence, you want to kick this off?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We're exhausted. It's late, but he will soon be 13. What?
Can we do this?
Wait, did he say to sing it louder? Is that what he said?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Carter. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, Surfshark, for sponsoring today's video and also for keeping our online identities safe while we travel.
You know, this is a very serious business trip. Nothing but work, no planning around, nothing but work hours. Work, work, work. That's it. You got work to do, babe.
We use Surfshark VPN to keep all our data safe online. It encrypts all the information sent between our computer and the internet so that no one can steal our personal details. But a VPN is for more than just security. It can also be used to unlock content that isn't available in our area. It's super easy to just change the virtual location of our computer and get access to a new content library. Surfshark gives us solutions to safety, security, and gives us freedom online. It automatically starts up when I start my PC, and whenever I need it, I activate it with just one click. By using our link in the description box below and code WWOG, you will get 83% off and an extra 3 months for free.
And Surfshark gives you a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no risk.
Surf with your own set of rules. The link is in the description box below.
Let's go back to West Virginia.
I didn't bring you home birthday cake, Lee, but I did make some graham crackers. How's that? You like that?
So we are going to try this again, with daylight this time.
Oh yeah. Looking at it now though, it's together pretty well. What about you, girl? Between you and a regular apprentice, you look good while you do it, you know?
Such a pig. All of the planks are installed on the ceiling of the porch. It looks so good, but it also looks very boring and plain. So I'm glad that we're going this other route and getting beams up there. But before we can get those installed, Josh is up in the lift. He's going to chalk a line, get the planks that are hanging over cut off, and then we're going to get the beams shuggy bond and ready for install.
So as I said before, we're gonna have the beam come from down here, tie to this bottom beams, and go up top and tie into the top beam. I have some scrap 6x6 I cut down. I'm gonna use to cut the mock-up so I can put everything in place and get the right measurement for each beam that we will be installing. So I'm gonna cut this guy to 45, it'll fit right in there nice and tight. So first I'm gonna take my level, make sure it's plumb, mark it, take it back down, cut it, then dry fit it. And once I get those 2 pieces of wood up and I know it's good, we'll go ahead and cut our first piece and get it installed. Yeah, perfect fit, girl.
Our first beam is all cut and Josh touched up the ends of the beam with the torch. So it's all ready to be installed. I know that Josh is really adamant about getting all of these beams up today just so that the project is completely done and off our checklist, but also because the rental company is supposed to be coming and picking up the machine, and that means we're just gonna have to adjust the way in which we are installing these on a ladder or a scaffold or something like that, which isn't a big deal. However, I am pumping the brakes on this project for today. As soon as we get this one beam up installed, I'm going to call it for Josh. He has not been feeling well and he's very hard-headed. Like, he will work through just about anything. However, this is not one of those situations he needs to be working through. Every time I'm looking at him, I'm seeing him grimacing over the pain that he has going on in his head. Some of you might not know this, but Josh is 50% deaf in both of his ears. He has been his entire life, and it's obviously caused a lot of problems for him. Most recently, over this past week, he went into the doctor and his left eardrum was right on the verge of rupturing. So he's been on some medication. We were hoping that he was going to start doing better, but in fact he's had a terrible migraine headache that has just not let up for 10 days now. So it is time for him to rest, and he is not willing to do that on his own, so I'm going to be forcing him to do so. He's going to get this one beam up and installed, and then that is it. He is going to rest. He's seeing the doctor again tomorrow, and then after that, I don't know. Priority for me is making sure that he rests and he gets back to being 100%, because even if we were to completely finish this project, there's another project right behind it waiting on us to start. So the work is always going to be there, and what's most important is that he gets back and is okay and is 100% before we start anything else. The work can wait.
We finished this on our ladder, babe.
And when you feel better.
Yeah, I have a nasty headache.